On a morning in New York, Berlin, or Mexico City, you sit on the subway or in front of your first cup of coffee of the day. Your job is okay. A salary enough to live on, a CV that isn't bad, a tidy LinkedIn profile. But sometimes, between two scrolls checking your email, a question passes fleetingly through your mind. Is this really the life I want? Or just the safest version I dare to choose? At the age of 30-40, many people are exactly at that point. No longer newcomers, but not yet truly in control of the game. Understanding life enough to see that just try and you'll get there is no longer the formula, but not clear enough yet to know which way to turn. Welcome to Share Life, a place where every story becomes a small mirror, reflecting ourselves. Here, we don't rush, don't judge. We simply listen to what life is trying to teach us through the stories around us. And from them, we discover what is worth holding on to understand, to grow, and to live better each day. The world around you is changing at a dizzying pace. Technology, business models, the way companies hire and fire. If you keep running on inertia, more hours, more work, more stress, you can very easily use up your best years just to hold on to a seat that is no longer suitable. What matters is not quitting your job tomorrow or leaving the city where you live, but starting to see yourself as an asset with three invisible things that determine almost everything: personal energy, your network and reputation, and the way you make decisions along with the experiments you dare to carry out. First is energy. At this age, we rarely fail because we lack intelligence, but because we lack a clean source of fuel to use that intelligence. If every morning you wake up in a heavy state, if every evening when you come home you only have enough strength left to scroll online until you fall asleep, then even if on the outside you seem successful, on the inside you are living as a very limited version of yourself. Try an energy audit over 7 days. Write down the activities that make you brighter: walking, deep work, sincere conversations, and the things that drain you: meaningless meetings, pointless arguments, taking on tasks just because you are afraid to say no. After a week, you will see a few things that need to be added and a few things that need to be reduced. That is not just about healthcare, but a strategy so that you have enough clarity for bigger decisions. Next are people and reputation. At the age of 30-40, people no longer look at you only through your CV, but through the feeling they have when they hear your name. Are you someone who is only good at carrying the load, or someone others trust when a difficult decision is needed? Instead of seeing networking as attending events and handing out business cards, start building for yourself a personal advisory board, a few people in different cities and industries whom you truly respect. Each quarter, set aside time to talk with one or two of them. Honestly share what you are going through and ask, if you were me, what would you do? Listen to their feedback and in return, proactively ask how you can help. Gradually, you will build a network not just to connect, but to think together about important steps. Finally, there is the decision-making and experimentation system. Many people later say, "I wish I had dared to change earlier." They do not lack ideas. They just lack a way to try without having to risk everything. Instead of thinking that changing jobs or trying business is like jumping off a cliff, see it as a series of 90-day experiments within a safe framework. Each quarter, try spending one weekend day on a personal strategy retreat. Leave your familiar place, sit alone with pen and paper, review the past 3 months, write down a few failures and lessons. Then choose 1 or 2 things to try in the next 90 days, along with 1 thing you will stop doing. When you see life as a product that needs continuous improvement, you fear being wrong less, because you understand that each experience is just more data to adjust with. If you picture yourself 5 years from now, you will see at least 2 versions. One person continues to live by inertia, letting the calendar and email decide the whole day, letting important questions always be postponed because of being busy, waiting until the company, the market, or technology changes to be startled. The other version does not have to be rich and famous, but is someone who feels they are steering their own life, knowing how to take care of their energy, having a few relationships deep enough, having the habit of pausing every quarter to adjust direction. Between those two versions are the very small choices you can start making this week. A change in how you use your energy each day. A message you proactively send to someone you value. A weekend day you spend looking back instead of just drifting along. You are not stuck in your current version. You have the right and the ability to redesign your life, little by little, with the 3 invisible assets you have always carried: energy, people, and the decisions you are brave enough to make. Thank you for taking the time to listen and for allowing me to accompany you through these past few minutes. Don't forget to subscribe so we can meet again in future stories. Wishing you peace and happiness.